Vessel MP Palesa has called on Singapore. There is little time to waste for logistics firm Blue Water. But before she can leave with the 9 suction piles, ballasting needs to be done. This is to prevent the ship from potentially flipping over when the suction piles are transferred. The manner in which the suction piles are placed is a carefully thought-out process to ensure that the vessel is well balanced. Each suction pile literally inches towards its final position onto the vessel. So much so, even a heavy downpour is no deterrent for the dedicated team.
The most satisfaction in this project was the hard work that our people has been doing. It was way back in 2 years ago, and now we finally see that things are moving. And right now we are standing here. We are going to ship all the piles and the anchor change from Singapore to Africa. Yes.
Will be moved out slowly.
Vincent is carrying out the final safety debrief to his team. The road will be closed after the last bus operating the vicinity has passed by. Boxing has a 4-hour window period to install the truss before public buses resume service the following morning. The team knows there is no room for mistakes as the SPMT moves the truss to its final destination.
The most difficult part about the job is about putting the truss into its designated position.
It's teamwork at its best. Slowly but surely, the truss is set into place.
Our staff has been proved to be very capable. They know the jobs. They have the launching tonight go on without any glitches.
In project logistics, we are often facing pressure in terms of timing, because everything has a schedule, and not often than not, there's always delays in every part of the project. So we have to be constantly updating communicating with the clients about how to plan our developments and keeping up with the schedule. And again, the other one will be the ability to lead the team, to keep the morale high throughout the project, so to ensure that everybody is at their best performance.
More than 80% of the population in Singapore lives in public housing by the Housing and Development Board, or HDB. To date, around 4,900 HDB blocks have been offered lift upgrading. The lift upgrading program is slated to be completed by 2014. The coordination required for delivering prefabricated lift shafts is massive. Amongst the many transport companies involved, one man shoulders the responsibility for his company, Jerry Lim from Woodlands Transport. His company makes between 12 to 18 trips a day for the lift upgrading program. Before the lift shafts can be installed, they are loaded onto the trailer the day before to minimize the noise disruption in the neighborhood during installation.
My drivers have to ensure that it's all within the trailer. I mean, the components itself must not exit or protrude out from the edge of the trailer. And after loading up, they have to strap the components to make sure that it's tight properly. Otherwise, there is a possibility that it might fall off the trailer during transportation to site.
Based on his years of experience, Jerry knows that the more built up the area is, the more his drivers need to be cautious. After all, they are working in residential estates.
For lift upgrading, it's because of the access on site, whereby there's a lot of other road users and the residents around this area, and the cranes on standby. There will be a lot of children running around, students, and we need to take care of all these safety factors, and especially the timing, which is very crucial, not to allow the crane to be on standby.
Lift shafts are made of either concrete or steel. As concrete lift shafts weigh 10 times more than their steel counterparts, using steel lift shafts whenever possible increase efficiency and productivity for everyone.
Concrete shaft per floor is about 10 tons. And over the years, we have developed and cut down the weight of the steel shaft per floor to about a ton. Then for steel shaft, because it's only 1 ton per floor, at one go, we can fabricate 4 stories at one go. And with that, we can leave it at one go. And we can do, for typical say 12 story, we can have just 3 to 4 stacks at one go and we can finish within a day. Whereas compared to concrete shaft, we need about a month to do. That really helped the efficiency from the point of a logistic as well as from our construction in terms of waiting time and the coordination.
Basically, there are different kind of customers that we get to meet daily, and different requirements and different kind of drivers. Every one of them are all very special. Their requests, their needs, and what they want us to deliver for them. And delivering to site is another great challenge. We have to care for the safety of the public, we have to care for the safety of our drivers, and we have to ensure that the goods are delivered on time and not causing any delay.
Timely delivery of lift shafts, accurate discharging of construction materials, safe installation of a pedestrian bridge, and the engineering expertise behind transporting suction piles. They are the drivers behind Singapore's logistics industry.
Logistics is an integration of information, technologies, inventory, warehousing, planning, and coordinations.
You learn a new thing on every job. Nothing is the same.
I have a very good team with me. Together, we are able to have good sessions of discussion, brainstorming to come out with the solution.
Making sure that everything goes well, that's our greatest satisfaction.